Welcome to Around Kitsap. This program we focus on one topic, and today's topic, of course, is our fast ferry in Bremerton. We are in the Kitsap Transit office, and joining me is Kitsap Transit Executive Director John Clauson.
Hi.
Good day for you today, huh, my friend?
It's an exciting day,
It's
yes.
a very exciting day. The fast ferry is launching. It had a little ceremony today with lots of dignitaries, took them out for a boat ride in this beautiful weather, and I think summer's finally arrived and things are going well. You know, as I walked out on the boardwalk this morning, it's just beautiful here. It's just, and here we are in John's office, and he's got one of the best views from anywhere on the boardwalk. And the beautiful fast ferry. And also I'm looking right at our brand new state ferry, Chimacum. It's sitting right out there. Mm-hmm. But John, we're here to talk about the fast ferry. This boat is the talk of the town. It is the talk of the county. It is the talk of Seattle. Because now Bremerton's going to really get on the map because we're going to have a half-an-hour ferry ride. If you walk on. You can't take a car on this boat. It's a walk-on boat.
Walk-on only. Mm-hmm.
So John, let's talk about the first boat to go into service. What is the name of that boat?
It's a Rich Passage 1.
It's the Rich Passage 1, and the second boat will be the 2. Is that correct?
Well, we're not sure.
Not quite sure yet.
We've got to come up with names for an additional 6 boats. So we're working on that project as we speak, but we quite don't have a name yet.
Okay. So the Risk Passage 1 is going to take passengers from Bremerton to downtown Seattle in approximately 28 minutes.
Correct. Half-an-hour crossing time.
It's a half-an-hour crossing time. But to take part in this boat, and we want to make sure you try it because it is free till the end of July. So we want you to try it. You have to make a reservation. Tell us about that, John.
Well, you don't necessarily have to make a reservation.
You don't have to, but
75% of the vessel is available for reservations if you want certainty to get onto a particular sailing. There's still 25% of the boat, about 30 seats, that are available for walk-up customers. So you can do either and just walk down and jump on the boat.
You don't pay on the website. You're going to pay with your Orca card or with cash only.
Correct. Before
you get on the boat. So we want to make sure you understand that. We're also talking about use the park and ride lots, John. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we actually put on a couple special bus routes that are going to be solely designed to bring people to and from these particular sailings. So we have one route that is going to start up with our new park and ride in North Kitsap at the junction essentially of 305 and Viking Way, and it will come down through West Bremerton and will make stops at like 6 and Montgomery Park and Ride and bring people to the ferry. We have another bus that is going to originate in Silverdale, run through the Ridgetop housing area. Then it will stop and make pickups at the Park and Rides at Crossroads Church and McWilliams Park and Ride on the way down to the ferry.
Mm-hmm. Let's remind everybody about the website. It's www.kitsaptransit.com. Pretty simple. Everything you need to know about bus schedules, park and ride lots, fast ferry is on the website.
Exactly.
It is extremely easy to navigate, has lots of good information. At this point, the fast ferry is really geared to commuters and Saturday service, but the commuter time, 5:40 in the morning, is the first ferry, and the last ferry in the afternoon is probably about 6 or 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I think it's leaving Seattle around that time was the last sailing. It's essentially 3 round trips in the morning and 3 round trips in the evening, Monday through Friday. Saturday, though, we run essentially all day long, and the last sailing out of Seattle leaves Seattle at 11:30 p.m.
That's a great service, John. That's really great. To get to Seattle in a 30-minute time, what is it going to do to this community? What changes is it going to make? We could talk for hours about that, can't we?
We could.
We know that KUOW NPR was doing a whole series on Bremerton and this little town that's just about to pop. And if you were around for the 4th of July weekend, you heard a lot of pop. A lot of pop. We encourage you when you're on the ferry to take photos. And social media is a huge part of Kitsap Transit, huge part of a lot of people's lives.
It is.
If you do take a photo, we want you to hashtag Fast Ferry FTW. Share the excitement about the ferry. Share your excitement. Share your experience on the boat. Was it comfortable? Was it beautiful? Was it enjoyable for you? Spread the word because we want people to use it. We know the commuters are going to be loving it, but folks that want to go over for the day to Seattle or take the fast ferry late in the morning, come back later in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm. Saturday is a great opportunity just to take advantage of some of the fun things, go to Pike Place Market or whatever in Seattle. And that's primarily why we scheduled the vessel the way we did, is so that people can take advantage of it, go to a Mariners game, something like that, and be able to get there and come home quickly.
It's happening, Kitsap. It really is happening. We voted on this last November. Our voters passed this initiative for the funding of the Fast Ferry. So here it is. Take advantage of it. Enjoy it. It's going to, the runs will probably increase. Tell us about the scientist on the shoreline and evaluating and the ability to add more times.
Yeah, the reason that we're only operating during those 3 round trips during the week is that we're having scientists on the beaches to evaluate any further impact as the vessel increases the number of sailings. So we anticipate that by the first part of August that we'll get essentially clearance from the scientists to be able to add more sailings. So stay tuned in August because we will be adding additional trips to the current schedule.
Excellent, excellent. So Bremerton's first online. Next will be?
Kingston. Kingston is scheduled to start next summer.
Wow. Fast and furious here at Kitsap Transit, one after the other. After Kingston's online, then you do Southworth.
In 2020 is when Southworth is scheduled to come online. So yeah, there's a lot of things happening in the passenger ferry world for us.
John, you've worked really hard for this day, for this month to happen. I appreciate your hard work, as do lots of folks in Kitsap County, as well as your board of directors. It's a feather in your hat, and to have this fast ferry for our Kitsap folks, please take advantage of it. Enjoy. And John, congratulations on this great day and adding this.
It's been a lot of work by a great team. I have a wonderful team of employees, and I will accept your thank you for all of them.
Thanks for joining us around Kitsap, and we'll see you on the Fast Ferry someday. Check it out. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.